Just pull up the thingy and make sure that we are live. Reach that TV. It says offline. It says live. I see me. Okay, we're good. Make sure that's muted to hell. And alright, so stream number 2 for the Player 4 podcast. It is Tristan and Malachi, aka Shagrazir, Tusky Cabby, Suki Kiba. Actually, yes, you're Suki Kiba.
Yep.
And rando friend, Scary.
Chris.
Right. I knew that.
Chris, aka Maverick Hunter.
AKA Scary. Alright, so we should do the Axiom. Oh, it's a spy mission.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Axiom and then we'll move on to just a boring grind mission.
We like boring grind missions. Or you told me you like boring grind missions. Malachi, did you watch the Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
The Rogue One Star Wars movie?
Yeah, back when it came out. Yeah.
Okay, well, I just watched it today. On Netflix. It's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's been a while since I watched it, but it was a very simple thing. It was kind of interesting how they did the CG of the characters that passed away.
I don't think the guy who played Tarkin is dead, but they definitely used a CG for him.
Yeah.
But I liked it. Like, I love Tarkin was always one of my favorite characters among the Imperials.
But Rogue One is, yeah, this is the one where it's kind of the in-between story about how they were getting the Death Star plans.
It's really, I wouldn't call it even the in-between story. I would say it's the really important story that never got told before.
Yeah.
Which is, you start off A New Hope with, okay, we have Death Star plans, and now we need to figure out how to use them. And I'm sitting here going, I really want to know how the frick they got those. Where'd Doofus go?
I don't know. Not my problem.
Hey! Gotta sneeze.
I see you did what I did. Peril Prime.
Yeah, man. Gold. All the metal parts gotta be gold. Boop, 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 boop.
Makes you feel rich.
Right? Alright, let's do this. Colon Alpha.
Alright, I got Charlie.
So I totally went loud on this spy mission. Sneaky is for the sneakier than me. No, no, you get away from that. Hi, boosh, boosh, boosh. Remember that your frame is unranked, so the guys here will actually hurt you.
Dude, I play it all unranked all the time.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Well, I
get murderized whenever I play an unranked frame.
Well, with the new system, the way they altered it too, to where you're actually able to mod low level, it's actually a lot easier now to do.
Who's this? Oh, there's Doofus.
So
you've got Bravo, right?
Hey, I'm in Bravo right now.
Okay, I told him to go to Charlie. Because he suddenly appeared next to me and started, like, flipping out.
I said I was going to Charlie, but I started walking toward Bravo like a dingus.
Oh.
Sounds like just as...
Fucking made it. Nope. It's all good. Shh. No one saw anything. Whippa! Slice! Alright, who else is in here? Waja! Slice. Oh, he exploded. Why did he explode?
Mine's a nice easy one where I just sit there and just walk through laser fences. It's like, oh, hey, just wait for the thing to go away. I'll just wait again. Oh, what's this guy doing here? Ah. You better not mess up on your hacking while everyone's watching you.
I'm not gonna mess up the hacking. Don't fuck with me. Oh, shit. Blah, shot that guy in the butt. I didn't know there was another guy in here, though. Alright, no, the thing I'm going to mess up on is I'm going to walk right into one of these laser grids. It's going to suck. Okay. Oh, walked into the laser grid and it sucked. Go through the other laser grid. Fuck it. Go, go, go. There, see? I can't be beaten. I had a whole 6 seconds left. Ow, who's shooting? Oh, God! Security! Bang, bang, bang. See, I remembered to unequip my shotgun, so that in case you finished your hack before me, I didn't explode. I've got a pistol. Now wait, what was I talking about? Rogue One. Right. So, when the movie first came out, and I had not seen it in theaters, but I was seeing, all of these people giving their 2 cents on it, I saw lots of, I saw a lot of people who said, oh yeah, it was great, it was amazing, which I always take with a grain of salt, because there's always going to be people who just don't see the flaws in a film. But there were a lot of people who said, oh, the performances were flat, the characters were uninteresting, the plot was really convoluted. I went, okay, there's got to be reasons to say all those things. And I watched through the film, and I didn't end up agreeing with that. And I generally try to be pretty critical of movies. I don't just go in and say, yeah, it was great, there was nothing wrong with it. No, there's no such thing as perfect. But I really felt like the characters made sense. Like, the motivations were there and understandable, which led to logical actions. Like, she didn't just start carrying the torch of the Rebel Alliance all of a sudden, having never been a part of it before. She wanted to complete her father's work. She wanted to help her father and see his goals and ambitions come to fruition. So it ended up being in line with the Rebel Alliance, but and she obviously didn't like the Empire, but it wasn't just jumping on the bandwagon, joining the D&D group and doing whatever they're doing without any goals of your own. Not at all.
Yeah, and she stayed with that until the end, too.
She really did. And it lived up to the bittersweet plot line that I knew it would have to be. You just knew nobody was getting out of this one.
And it was also nice that those two didn't become in a relationship, too.
Yeah, you kept waiting for it and waiting. I'm like, I know they're going for us to kiss on me here. Here it comes, and then it never happened. I was like, oh.
That's good. Well, because they only knew each other for a short time. It makes sense that they really haven't developed those deep feelings.
No.
Or they didn't have to develop those deep feelings.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's always rushed.
No, I agree with that. I do.
So that's one thing I liked about it. It wasn't a big romance story. It was literally how they got the Death Star plans.
I mean, I talk to myself when I'm watching things, especially if I'm alone. So as soon as it started and they introduced Luna's character, Diego Luna, I said, and here's the male love interest.
Yeah.
And then it didn't happen. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because, I mean, come on, she's been on her own her whole life. With the exception of when Saw, God, his name was weird. Saw, I forgot his last name. His first name is Saw, though. Come on, it's a cool fucking first name. Saved her from her little hidey hole.
Oh yeah, where her dad stashed her away when he was being
told her to stash herself away. I mean, she went. Her dad had already been taken away, but before she went to the cave.
Well, they had it set up for.
Well, yeah, exactly. She knew that if anything happens, she goes there.
There. Yeah.
And it was cool. I mean, that thing looked like a rock mostly. I thought that the little eye slit was a little unnecessary, kind of a giveaway. They did the scene where the troopers come into the area and you can see her eyes peeking out from the rock. It's like, I get it, but it was just like, come on, you're risking it here. It looked like such a good rock until you see this giant fucking eye slit. Now, honestly, one of my biggest complaints about the whole movie is that the first 15-20 minutes was spent jumping between like 7 different locations in freaking rapid fire. It's like, oh, you're on... Fuck if I can remember. Yavin 4. Oh, you're on fucking... We're back on... fuck. keep wanting to call it Jeddah, but that's a Nar Shaddaa. What is it? Jeddah? Jeddah. You're back on Jeddah. It's like, you introduced Jeddah for one film, Episode 7, and now it's got to be the focus of every movie after that. It's like, it's just shittier Tatooine. Nobody likes Jeddah. It's shittier Tatooine. It's Tatooine with only one city on it. That's what Jeddah is. Whoop. Now, that led to an interesting thing, though. So they go to Jeddah. Fuck Jeddah. They go to Jeddah. And they go to Jeddah City, which they claim is like this holy place, this ancient holy city, and one of the last vestiges of the Old Republic, where the Jedi have any, anybody remembers what a Jedi is.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all exposition that you get from Tarkin after he blows it the fuck up. Thing is, when she enters Jeddah City, you see the guys from A New Hope, the ones who tried to kick Luke's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a bad guy. He's wanted on 7 worlds or with life sentences. Oh, okay. He doesn't like you. I'll be careful. I don't like you either. You know that one? No?
Yeah, no, I remember exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you see those two guys. It's like, okay. They just seem like bums. Like, in both films, like, they just seem like bar bums. They don't seem like smugglers. They don't seem like ship owners. They don't seem like the kind of people who would own a ship or have enough money to contract a ship to take them anywhere. So, ignoring the fact that it seems quite likely that they were still in Jeddah City when it exploded, how would they have afforded, or how would they have gotten to Tatooine? And why would you leave shittier Tatooine to go to regular Tatooine? If you've got a ship and you can go anywhere, why the fuck do you go to Tatooine? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you.
What am I saying?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I watched it, so my facts would have been...
Okay, so, at the beginning of A New Hope, after Luke Skywalker finds Obi-Wan Kenobi, Obi-Wan takes him, or has him take him, to Mos Eisley, which is a spaceport on Tatooine, because they live on Tatooine, to find a ship to take them anywhere but Tatooine, because Tatooine sucks.
Where they ended up finding Han?
Yeah, that's where they found Han.
Okay, and where she also found the lightsaber.
The blue lightsaber? No, that was given to him by Ben Kenobi, right when they first started talking, before they went to Mos Eisley.
I thought she pulled... What did she pull
No,
out of the
I'm
box?
not talking about 7. I'm talking about 4.
Oh!
That wasn't Tatooine, I don't think.
No,
that was
okay.
some green planet.
I need to watch them all again,
Oh
honestly.
my god.
Don't talk to
I'm
me.
talking about fucking Luke Skywalker in the fucking first...
that's why I was kind of puzzled by what you were talking about.
Talking about the very first movie, the original movie.
Gotcha.
1977, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. You've got fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker in the bar in Mos Eisley.
Yes.
And that's when he walks up to the bar and orders a drink, and the alien with the butt cheeks for its mouth, taps him on the shoulder and and farts at him. And Luke goes, okay, and turns back to the bar, ignoring him. And that's when dude with the fucked up looking nose comes over and taps him on the shoulder and says, "My friend doesn't like you." Goes, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, and they end up cutting off his hands.
Yeah. I'm saying that those two guys who are in Star Wars A New Hope, you see on Tatooine, you see them in Jeddah City. On Jeddah, which is a different fucking desert planet. And then 10 minutes later, or let's be fair. Let's